Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I am going to be showing you guys how to make lasagna without ricotta cheese. This recipe is so flavorful, so delicious, but before I show you guys how it's done, if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're new here to my channel, and let's get started. Okay guys, let's begin. First thing I'll be doing is adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil to a saucepan. Once that is nice and hot, we're going to add in our chopped onion. I am using red onion for this recipe. Next, I am also going to be adding about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. We're going to cook that until fragrance. Then we're going in with our ground beef. We're not going to season yet. I am going to wait until my ground beef is no longer pink, something like this. All right, now you can see there's a lot of water from the ground beef. I am going to scoop that out with a spoon just because, you know, that water is just not tasty at all. It has no flavor, so we're going to remove that, discard that water. Next, I am going to be adding 1 can of diced tomatoes and as well as some pasta sauce. I will have all the details down below, so don't worry. And also, I like to add a little bit of water to the can just to grab the little whatever is left in there, okay, because we don't waste anything over here. And then once I'm done, give that a stir and it's time to season, okay? The seasoning that I'm using for today's recipe will be down below as well as the measurement, but I'm using adobo seasoning, dry pepper flakes, ground black pepper, seasoned salt, a little bit of Sazon, the Goya brand, and also I am using Italian seasoning, basil, and some garlic powder. Okay, just mix that up together just like that. And also do not forget to taste your food. Now is the perfect time for you to taste it. If you need some salt, if you need some pepper, but trust me, you won't need anything. Okay, next I am going to be adding some Worcestershire sauce just to add some more flavor. Just pour that in there just like that. Give it a stir. Come on now. And also, I am going to be adding some fresh parsley in there as well. When I tell you this meat sauce is so flavorful, it's so delicious. Now you are going to cover this, allow it to simmer on medium low, okay, medium low for about 30 minutes. And this is about 30 minutes later. As you guys can see, the meat is looking nice and tender and super soft. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to set that aside. We're going to move on to our lasagna noodles. Now this is the water for the pasta. I am going to add 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon to that just to make sure the pasta is nice and flavorful, as well as some salt. Give that a stir, cover it, allow it to come to a boil. Once it started boiling, I am going to be adding my lasagna noodles right in. Now I'm going to let the lasagna noodles submerge in the water. Then I am going to cover it, allow it to cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. Once it's nice and al dente, something like this, it is ready to go. I am going to drain the water so the lasagna doesn't continue to cook and set it aside. Now this is the cheese I am using to replace the ricotta cheese with. It is a Mexican cheese. It's queso. I will leave it down below for y'all, so just check it out. If you don't want to use ricotta cheese, use this one instead. I'm going to use my hand to break it apart just like that, as you guys can see. Then I am going to be adding in some Parmesan cheese in there as well. Now, if you want, you can add some mozzarella in there as well, but I didn't. But I wish I did. So make sure to add some mozzarella cheese in there, you know, just to make it super cheesy in between your layers of the pasta. So this is the Parmesan cheese. Pour that in. And also I am going to be adding some fresh parsley in there as well, just like that. And next I am going to be cracking about 3 eggs. Crack that in, and you are going to mix everything together. This is going to be so delicious. Oh my goodness. Just wait on it. Just trust the process. And if you have not subscribed while you're watching, please be sure to subscribe, because I do upload new videos here at least 3 times a week, where I show you guys a recipe on what to cook for dinner, for lunch, for your family. So be sure to stick around to see those videos. If you don't subscribe, obviously you're not going to see them. Make sure you to click the bell as well, because you will definitely get a notification whenever I post a new video. So I'm going to mix that together. As you guys can see, I feel like it was looking a little too dry, so I went ahead and add another large egg in there. Now that we have our cheese ready, we're going to set it aside. Moving on, we're going to assemble our lasagna. First thing first is the sauce. I placed a little bit of layer at the bottom. With a kitchen shears, I went ahead and cut my lasagna noodles just to fit my baking dish. I believe this baking dish is a 8 by 8. If not, I'll leave the exact measurement down below for you guys. Next, I'm going to be placing a layer of the cheese on top of the lasagna. And last is the meat sauce. Pour that on top just like so. And we're going to repeat the step over and over. I'm going to let you guys watch and just stay tuned. Now I am going to place some cheese on top. I'm using mozzarella cheese to place on top of the meat, just like that. Now I did not cover mine. However, you can cover yours if you like. But before I start baking it, I added a little bit of fresh parsley on there. Bake it on 375 for about 40 minutes. And once it's done, you guys, this is how it looks. Ooh my goodness, so saucy, so cheesy, and yet so flavorful. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next recipe. Bye guys.